Hi, Ruslan.
Hi, Joe.
Try this.
Okay.
Do you like it?
That's actually really nice.
I like those prianics. Actually, tried to find where they're made from, and I discovered with surprise they are from the city of Tekeli.
Yeah, I've heard about it. By the way, I was just making out the route for our next journey.
As I understood, it's in the area of the Zangurian Alatau.
Actually, it's Jungarian Alatau, and Jungarian Alatau is like a really large area. And we won't be able to cover it entirely, but even the portion that we will see will leave us with great impressions, right?
All right. What else can we see over there?
Well, actually, a lot of things. Like there is a lot of beauty spots, rivers, like things connected to nature. A lot of petroglyphs, actually, in Yeshke-Olmes location.
Okay, so you say there is rivers.
Yeah, there are rivers.
Oh, nice, because it sounds maybe strange to you, but I have kind of a new dream now.
Tell me, tell me.
I would like to enjoy a fresh tea made from clean water and having a prianic from Tekeli here on the shore of the mountain river.
You might be actually lucky because we will be able to have something sweet for the tea also.
What is it?
You'll see when you'll get there.
Okay, let's hike this travel, man.
Yeah, man. Tekeli town is located where three rivers, Kori, Chaji and Tekelinki merge. Near Tekeli, these rivers merge into River Karatau. Including River Ili, it's the second river that flows into Balkhash Lake. The town of Tekeli lies near the western foothills of the Jungarian Alatau. This mountain range stretches from west to east over a distance of 450 kilometers. A mountain pass known as the Jungarian Gate is east of it. It got this name in the 19th century since the Jungars used it when running conquering campaigns from China to Kazakh steppes. Genghis Khan's army used this mountain pass to invade Central Asia in the early 13th century. Earlier, this mountain pass had been an important section of Silk Road, and caravans following from China to Europe had gone through it. Today, there are important transport hubs, which are Alashonko and Dostik railway stations. The Jungarian Gate is famous for its strong winds. The mountain pass, which is over 10 kilometers in width and 50 kilometers in length, joins two plains. Air blowing between them reaches a velocity of 70 meters per second in the narrow pass. Another geographical feature of the Jungarian Gate is the Eurasian pole of Inaccessibility, located not far from it. It's a location most remote from oceans. There is over 2,500 kilometers between this place and the nearest ocean shores.
The route to Tekeli town is passes through Taldukargan, the regional center. In Taldukargan, there's an airport with planes flying from Astana.
Yeah, but of course, if you are like a trains person, you could always go by a train. However, you'll have to rent a car afterwards anyways, because like those 2 points are not connected by rails. But close to Ushtabe, there is Tekeli station, where trains coming from Almaty to Kazakhstan, they make a stop there.
We are traveling by car to get the chance to discover something new.
Yeah, so I guess let's hit the road, right?
Hit the road, man.
A plane ticket from Astana to Taldykorgan costs approximately $80. A train trip from Almaty to Ushtabe station costs about $15. The travel hackers have already rented a minibus to travel by and paid $200 for it.
Our first destination is Taldykorgan city, which is the administrative center of Almaty. It might sound strange because the center of Almaty region is not Almaty itself, it's Taldykorgan. But in the past, there were two regions, Taldykorgan region and Almaty region. And the capital at the time was Alma-Ata. Then, Taldykorgan merged with Almaty. Astana became the capital of the country, and Almaty a republican city. This is how Taldukorgan now remains the center of Almaty region.
The distance to it is about 250 kilometers. You see, a few years ago it was badly constructed, badly patched road, which posed a great test to drivers, cars and passengers. But in 2013 it was reconstructed according to German standards and technologies. Now riding a car on this road is actually a great pleasure. The road lies through mountain passes and great steppe.
So we are now completely surrounded by the steppes. Although it can seem lifeless, it's not. In the north of Kapchagai Reservoir, it's very famous for mushroom pickers. So we might wonder what kind of mushroom can grow in such conditions. But there is one variety. Its name is boletus from the steppe. This mushroom is growing on the west side of the road we are going along now, and in Harahalli Pass, which we are approaching too.
A mushroom hunting season is in the second half of spring and early summer in this area. It lasts until the weather becomes very hot. Well, it turns out mushrooms are out of season now, which is why we put off mushroom hunting until the next time. However, there is a place where you can have a snack at the Arharli Pass. All the travelers going by cars know about it. You can have shashlik, samsa, fresh water and of course kurt there. Good afternoon. Let's buy a large one as the last time, right?
Why not a small one?
Let's buy the large one. Let's go for the large one. Get a taste. Okay, you choose this time. What do we buy? This or that or this? This one. Thank you. Goodbye. Good afternoon.
Wow.
Go.
Yeah.
Your turn. Drink. Don't quit it. If we are dying together. If you go to Taldukorgan by train, Sarıözek is the penultimate and longest stop of the route. The next station is Ishtobe. So after the reconstruction, the road to Taldukorgan became not only more pleasant to drive on, but shorter, 6 kilometers shorter actually, which makes our target closer to us. Well, now, as you can see, we're approaching Taldukorgan, which is 20 kilometers away from us. However, now we're turning to east because, like, one of the main tourist attractions of the Hungarian Almaty, Yeshkelmes petroglyphs are there, so we're going there.
We need to go 9 kilometers to the dam of the Koksur River. Then we will reach the right riverbank and we'll continue on 6 kilometers then.
There are over 50 clusters of ancient petroglyphs in Jetesu. Scientists got interested in them over a century ago, but a serious study started only in the late of 20th century. In present day, Kazakhstan's petroglyphs are recognized as objects of sacral geography. Sanctuary Yeshkelmes was discovered in the valley of the Koksur River in the 1980s. It's the greatest monument of Hungaria's primitive art. Historians believe that Yeshkelmes petroglyphs were carved into rocks from the Bronze Age to late Turkic period. Some of the more ancient subjects even were edited later. There can be no doubt in the fact that this place played a significant part in people's life during all periods, since there are settlements and burial grounds near the petroglyphs. Hunt and sacrifice scenes are the most frequent subjects of all the petroglyphs of Kazakhstan. However, Yeshkel mass petroglyphs have a certain distinguishing feature. The thing is, the largest cluster of chariot images is concentrated in these mountains. The majority of scientists explain that chariot images appeared thanks to the cult of the sun and the idea that sun deity moves around the sky in a chariot. However, an assumption that not chariots but carts were carved into rocks was expressed as well. According to it, these images rather describe everyday life than a cult. Scientists continue to study Yeshkel mass petroglyphs. These rock carvings, like other subjects of history and culture, are paid full attention under Ruhani Janguru program. It is possible that we'll find out about the other discoveries made by archaeologists and historians later. So it looks like the road has just ended and like our destination is way there. River separates us from it. What do we do now? And it's raining.
Okay, it's
like this.
It's official, we lost, first of all. And I don't think we are able to reach it finally. So honestly, we should go back.
I'm telling you, we were lost like 1 hour ago. Told you.
Okay.
Let's go back.
All right, let's go.
So, to be honest, guys, right now we are lost, exhausted, wanted to see petroglyphs, but obviously ain't happening right now, right, Joe?
Yeah, right. It's a pity because we've heard a lot good things about it. All those signs about people, animals, and very ancient sign, but I guess it's gonna be for the next time because we missed it. So.
Yeah, me personally, like, I wanted to touch my ancestors' heritage because, like, these petroglyphs carved into those stones, they date from the Bronze Age to the late Turks Age. So, yeah, but as I said earlier, not gonna happen.
Yeah, maybe next time it happens.
The first day of our journey ended in failure. We expected it would be easy to find Yeshkel mass petroglyphs, but actually it's very difficult to do it without an experienced guide's help. Thus, we resumed following the previous route leading to Taligorgan and then Tekeli. Following the tradition, we want to give you a tip of advice. When going to the Jungarian Altai, don't forget to take care of finding a guide.
Interesting fact, we discussed at the beginning of this journey that Taldukorgan is the administrative center of Almaty region. Usually, an administrative center is the largest city of an area. Undoubtedly, nowadays, Taldukorgan has this status. However, at the time, it was the second largest city, and the first one was the town of Tekeli.
The most common theory that name Tekeli derives from the names of animals living in the nearby gorges. So, Teke means capra and Gelik means small antelope. So, of course, the settlement was here for a long time, but Tekeli gained the status of an industrial town only in the 30s, when polymetal deposits were discovered in the nearby mountains. In the 50s, Tekeli gained the status of a full town, thus becoming the highest town of the Kazakhstan, residing at the altitude of 1,000 meters. For example, Almaty is only on the height of 850 and Astana is 350.
This city has other achievements too. During the World War II, every 8th bullet was cast from the lead mined here. Another interesting fact is that the main street of the town has been named after Muhammad Kunayev. It is famous to be the longest street of the town with 38 kilometers.
Of course, the street is long. However, it doesn't look like the streets of other towns because there are many buildings in some areas of it, while some parts lie in the mountains and vegetation. This feature is connected with the fact that the town of Tekeli was founded to extract minerals here. Actually, its range is a technological chain involving their extraction, delivery and processing.
Check out the nature along of us.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it is amazing. Just for this, it was a good idea to come here. At the first place, we decided to come to Tekeli because we wanted to achieve this thing, like going on the mountain river shore, having tea, and Tekeli Priyaneks.
So, as many other towns in Soviet Union, Tekeli was found near a mineral deposit. But when the Soviet Union broke apart, many of these towns, they just didn't make it. Tekeli, luckily, wasn't one of them. Nearby Tekeli, mineral ores such as iron ore and manganese are found. So, and one of the famous products coming from Tekeli to all of the Kazakhstan are famous Tekeli Priyaneks.
Priyaneks are sold at the entrance of the confectionery factory. Probably it's another reason why their price is so cheap.
Joe, come in.
Hey, dude.
You remember I told you about the Tekeli Priyaneks, right? Mm-hmm. So, pick one for yourself. Personally, I like this. Eat this all the time.
Okay.
They're really tasty.
What's the difference? Different varieties?
You can tell the difference. Like, Joe, come on. Use your mind. See, these are, for example, white chocolate.
Yeah,
these
sure.
are just chocolate. These are famous Tula Pryanik with like fruit essence in it. So yeah, like you can just tell by the looks of it.
What is the classic one? Like
the classic one. Well, let me think. I get this plain white Pryaniks, right?
Let's go for it.
Tekeliski, it says.
Okay. Yeah, let's go for the classic
We'll have
one,
this one.
and maybe a second one with this.
I eat
you
this
like
all
it.
the time. Okay, let's do this.
All right.
So we're taking this,
Yeah,
and
okay.
my French friend here, he will pay. Okay, Joe, give him the money.
3 packs of Priyaneks cost us only $2. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Bye bye. So we won't be opening this. Let's try this. I'm saving this for the later.
Okay.
Okay, so here you go. Tekeli Pryanik.
Smells good.
Yeah, and it's really fresh too. But come on, we don't have time to walk around. The guide is waiting for us. Let's go.
Okay, now we are equipped in Pryanek, so everything I need to fulfill my dream is just a picturesque spot on the mountain riverbank, though it will not be a problem to find here. So we'll get around, find a place we like, and settle ourselves comfortably. Nonetheless, it could be good to have a little bit more information about this town, and one friend of me actually recommended me someone, a person living here. She could guide us a little bit more. Her name is Larissa Georgievna Sakharskaya. So let's meet her.
Hello, we're glad that you've come to our town. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
So, what kind of route did you prepare for us?
Я предлагаю посетить.
I suggest visiting a unique Buddha monument. A lot of them are located in this area. I offer to visit it. It lies near the entrance into the most beautiful gorge of the Kora River. So we can go to Kora Gorge and enjoy its view. Sounds nice.
Ah, definitely.
The stone we are going towards is known as Tekeli Stela. It's considered that this place was selected for a reason. All the four elements, which are the water of the Kora River, earth, wind blowing in the gorge, and fiery heat of the sun, are optimally combined in front of the entrance into Kora Gorge.
Places like this have been actually the subject of many legends worldwide. According to one of them, regarding those Buddha depictions, it was made by the ambassadors of the Dalai Lama sent to Genghis Khan. It's quite hard to believe, like many appealing legends like this, because we know that the title of Dalai Lama appeared at the 40th centuries when Genghis Khan was actually dead 100 years before.
So there is another common legend about this place, about the rock. So once upon a time, Kazakh troops were preparing to fight Jungars, and they were waiting for them in a completely different place. Jungars were preparing to attack an unprotected Kazakh village. Only 3 men were residing there. They didn't know what to do, but then they have rounded Jungars, fired up fires on the hills, of course. So Jungars thought that the whole army had surrounded them. Then they laid their arms on the ground and left. Only their leader stayed in Kazakhstan because he was too shameful to return to his homeland. So he carved the image of Buddha in sign of his repentance and then lived here until the end of his days.
Here's a Buddhist temple residing on animals' shoulders. The said animal is so-called snow monkey. Some people call it a snow lion. This is an existing animal, by the way. It lives in the Tibet mountains. Tibet is the homeland of Buddhism. Look here, what does it remind you of? I don't know. Look, there is a heel and toes. Oh, is it a foot? It's said that it's Buddha's footprint. Then Buddha has strange feet, and he had only 4 toes. Now go up the step. It's a modern image. Glance at it. Oh, it's water. Yes, it's water. It's said that if you have some illnesses, you should wet your hand and spread the water over the place with aches. It's said this water can cure any illness. Try it. Another rite our guide told us about it is connected with making wishes. You need to press yourself against a stone in a certain way and make a dearest wish, and this wish shouldn't be aimed at causing harm to other people. In this case, your wish will certainly come true. Of course, what wishes Joy and I have made will remain a secret. Anyway, the dream which we went on this journey to fulfill quickly came true. Together with the guide, we went farther into the gorge and started preparation for a picnic.
Burhan Bulak, one of the biggest and highest waterfalls in Central Asia, resides in that direction. Its height is over 170 meters. So unfortunately, due to recent mountain torrents, you can't get to it by this road. You have to make a huge hook around the mountains and go to Kapal village first.
We'll go to this waterfall another time. Actually, for the moment, right now, we'll just enjoy our tea time as we planned from the beginning. We'll use the water, and actually this water is excellent to make tea because it's initially falling. The water falls from 170 meters, so it absorbs some oxygen. So after, if you use this water for the tea, it's making the tea very distinctive. So it's really good.
Our guide has told us a beautiful legend about Burhan Bulak waterfall. According to it, handsome Burhan was the only son of his mother. When he fell in love with the willful beauty called Cora, his mother locked him in the gorge in order to prevent their wedding. Then Burhan poured down as a great waterfall towards his beloved. They've been together since then, and the small river called Mother's Tears flows into them. Now you'll have real mountain tea. Try it to see if you like it or not. Then I'll explain why it's like this. Cheers, your good health. Cheers. Is the tea tasty? It's delicious. It contains majoram, a herb growing in the mountains. It makes the tea aromatic and flavorful. In addition, majoram is a healing herb which helps cure various diseases. It's healthy to drink this tea, especially if you have kidney or bowel diseases.
Okay, so we bought some delicious pryanik from Tekeli, so please have one.
Yeah, thank you. I love these ones actually.
Ahmed. До свидания.
Go.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Let's sum up. Vehicle rent $200, shashlik and kurt $2, hotel accommodation $58, praniks $2. In total, we both spent $262 during this journey.
So today we've discovered another part of Kazakhstan, Jungara and Alatau. Tekeli, which is a very nice place, has its own points of pride. For example, the longest road in Kazakhstan, the highest town of Kazakhstan, 1,000 meters altitude.
And they are also making actually delicious biryaniks.
Kazakhstan has been very kind to us, but I'm sure it has many much surprises in store, right, Joe?
Yeah, right.
So goodbye, guys. Bye. See you later.
Bye, guys. See you.